Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the UEFA Nations League Pool A final, and it's between Croatia and Spain. Croatia, of course, beat the Netherlands on the way 4-2 after extra time to get here. Spain beat Italy, and both sides are ready to go for this one. What I would say is that for Croatia, they're not. This is uh, second international final. They've of course made the World Cup final in 2018, and today at the Stadion Feyenoord Stadium in Rotterdam will take on Spain. And while the national anthems are just playing here, just going to go through some of the results on how the teams got here. For Spain, they opened against Portugal, drawing 1-1 at home, and then drawing with the Czech Republic away before beating Switzerland away. And then in the return matches, they beat the Czech Republic 2-0, Switzerland 2-1, and Portugal 1-0 to get their way to the semi-final, beating Italy 2-1. For Croatia, an auspicious start. 3-0 home defeat to Austria, but then drew 1-1 with France and beat Denmark. And in the return fixtures, 1-0 against France, 2-1 against Denmark, and 3-1 against Austria. And of course, they beat the Netherlands in the semi-finals 4-2 to get here. So after that dreadful start against the Austrians, losing 3-0, Croatia have been unbeaten. Spain, of course, they lost to Switzerland on match day 5. So we'll just take a look at the starting lineups for you, starting with Croatia, who make one change from the semi-final. Vida is out and Erlich is in. So Croatia line up as follows, with Dominik Livakovic in goal, Martin Erlich, Josip Satalo, Mateo Kovacic, Andrej Kramaric, Luka Modric, the captain, Marcelo Brozovic, Ivan Perisic, Mario Pasalic, Luka Ivanovic, and Josip Juranovic make up the Croatian lineup. For Spain, they start with Unai Simon in goal, Robin Lenormand, Alvaro Morata, Fabian Ruiz, Xavi, Marco Asensio, Aymeric Laporte, Jeremy Pino, Rodri, Jordi Alba, he's the captain today, and Jesus Navas make up the starting lineup. One change for them. Marino is out, and of course Ruiz is in. Substitutes as follows for Croatia is Nedjeljko Labrovic in goal, the substitute goalkeeper. Ivico Ivusic, the other substitute goalkeeper. Josip Stanisic, Borno Barisic, Lovro Meja, Nikola Vlasic, Bruno Petkovic, Petar Musa, Borna Sosa, Dion Breno Bileo, and Domingo Vida, who's on the bench today. For Spain, Kepa Arrizabalaga and David Raya are the substitute goalkeepers. Dani Carvajal, Nacho, Martin Zubimendi, Mikel Merino, Sergio Canales, Ansu Fati, Fran Garcia, Rodrigo, Joselu, and Dani Olmo make up the lineup of substitutes for Spain. The referees on the field, at least, they're all German. Felix Zvea is the referee. Stefan Loop and Marko Akmulla are the two assistants. So the fourth official is from Slovakia, Ivan Kruzliak, and VAR is Marco Fritz and Sven Jablonski from Germany, with the other assistant in VAR is Stuart Atwell. We're about ready to get underway. Spain are in their traditional red jerseys with the blue strip and blue shorts. Croatia in their change strip today of blue with the red and white checks. And we're just waiting for Felix Zvea to get us underway here. Croatia are going to get us underway, and they're going to be attacking the goal to our left. And it's just immediately. They launch the ball forward, long over on the far side, and it's just picked up there by Laporte. Laporte just knocks it back there, and it's back now with the goalkeeper, Simeon. Simeon just drops it back to Lenormand. Lenormand drops it down to Naves. Naves plays the ball forward towards the halfway line. It's just intercepted that time by Perisic. Perisic tries to knock the ball on, but it's picked up again, this time by Asensio. Asensio racing forward for Spain now. He's just going down that side. He's got two men around him. And the interception there is by Satalo. And it's going to be a throw-in for Spain. So 41 seconds gone here. And we have an absolute treat for you today. Two teams looking to pick up the Nations League title. The throw-in here is to be taken by Naves. Naves just drops it in to Morata. Morata is going to try to get the cross in. It's comfortably dealt with. Well, not really. It was kind of hacked away, and it came to the edge of the penalty area. The shot came in, but it just bounces through to Dominik Livakovic. Jordi Alba there with the effort, and it's a comfortable save for Dominik Livakovic. And it's now just down this near side with Perisic. Perisic launches the ball across the 18-yard box, over on the far side there, and it's with Juranovic, and just here now at the back, he's trying to find Juranovic again. There is Ehrlich, but the ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in to Spain, level with the 18-yard box, and just see what Spain can produce here. And it's just over on the far side there to Morata. Morata comfortably dealt with there by Pasalic. It's going to be a throw-in though to Croatia. About 6 yards away from the corner flag. Spain's coach, Luis de la Fuente. Throw-in to Croatia here. It's down this near side. Going to throw the ball long, and it's forward. It's comfortably intercepted by Laporte. Laporte heads it forward, but really only as far as Ehrlich, and Ehrlich plays the ball forward. It's picked up here now by Pasalic. Pasalic down over on the far side. Pasalic has given the ball there right over on the far side there. It's picked up again now by Modric. Modric just drops it back, and it's Brozovic. Brozovic, and it's back with Ehrlich, and just down this side is Kovacic. It's picked up by Modric, back to Kovacic. Kovacic across to Ehrlich again. Kovacic in the centre circle, and it's back with Satalo. Satalo plays the ball forward. Oh, just looking to try to pick up that ball there was Pasalic, but it was not successful, and it's won back by Ruiz. Ruiz plays the ball forward, and well, he was just looking there for the number 7 for Spain there, Morata, but just wasn't able to play the ball through to him. And Pino there, Yeremy Pino there, just wasn't able to get the ball through, and it's picked up now with Kovacic. Kovacic just drops it back to Brozovic, just on the edge of his own box. It's now back with Ehrlich. Ehrlich again. He just goes back to the goalkeeper, and Ehrlich now has the ball just in front of the 80, just in front of the 6-yard box, but the clearance away isn't very good, and it's picked up by Ruiz, and Ruiz just knocks it back now, and it's back now with the goalkeeper, Unai Simeon. Simeon clears the ball downfield, but really didn't get much of a good kick on that, and here is Satalo. Satalo just drops it back to Kovacic. Kovacic just on the halfway line, and Kovacic gives it to Brozovic. And over on the far side is Juranovic. Juranovic tries to get the cross in, but Simeon just comes out and collects that comfortably. Wasn't the best of crosses from Juranovic, and now Spain can move forward. And it's Morata, but he's dispossessed. And now it's back with Brozovic, and Brozovic gives it to Satalo. Kovacic. Luka Modric over on the far side to Juranovic. Juranovic just drops it back. And there is Brozovic again. Brozovic gives it to Modric, but it looks like there was a foul on Brozovic, and the referee Felix Surveyor just calls up the free kick on that, and Modric is going to take it quickly. Well, it's a long ball over on the far side to Perisic. Perisic down this left side. He's got a bit of space in front of him now. Perisic. He's got two players now surrounding him. Perisic, can he get the cross in? Well, he drops it back to Kovacic. Kovacic, cross the ball to Brozovic. Brozovic back to Kovacic, and here's Luka Modric. Modric, oh, it's just a poor touch there from Pasalic, and he just gives the ball away. And now Spain with Navas plays the ball forward. Well, it's a poor pass by Navas, and it's comfortably dealt with at the back there by Satalo, and he goes all the way back to Dominic Livakovic. And here is Erlich, midway inside the Croatian half. Erlich gives it to Brozovic, and Erlich just drops it back to the goalkeeper again. Dominic Livakovic had an excellent World Cup, was absolutely unbeatable against Brazil, and he's certainly had his name flashing around in the transfer rumours this summer. It's now back with Satalo. Satalo gives it to Brozovic. Brozovic midway inside his own half, drops it to Kovacic, back to Satalo. Croatia just trying to have some possession on the ball now. Here's Kovacic. Kovacic gives the ball away, and it's comfortably intercepted. That time by Laporte. And it's now back with Rodri. Rodri plays the ball across the 18-yard box to Alaba. Or across the midfield, I should say, to Alaba. And Alaba plays the ball forward looking for Pino. Alaba gets the ball back. And in the end, they go all the way back to Simeon inside inside Spain's goal. And it's now back with Ruiz. And it's back to the goalkeeper now. And over on the far side there is Alaba. It's Alaba again. He's got some space in front of him. Finds Pino. Back to Alaba. And just drop back here to Ruiz. Ruiz plays the ball forward down this near side. It's picked up there by Asensio. Asensio gives the ball to Rodri. Rodri plays the ball forward. He's looking. Oh, he was looking for Morata there. He was not able to find him, and that'll go behind for a goal kick. Well, it was a good ball, but Morata was just not able to get on the end of that, and it just goes behind for the goal kick. So we have 8 minutes gone here at the Stadion Feyenoord in Rotterdam. It is still 0-0 between Spain and Croatia. Here's Rodri. Rodri plays the ball forward, back. It's come back to Rodri, and all the way back to Ruiz, and back to the goalkeeper Simeon. And it's picked up here in the middle. Oh, it's given away to Modric. And finally, it's just won back by Ruiz, and Ruiz plays the ball forward. And here's Alaba. Alaba down on the far side to Pino. Pino, break on here for Spain. Pulls it back to Alaba. What's he going to do? He's right on the edge of the penalty area. Well, he drops it back to Ruiz. Ruiz trying to dance his way into the penalty area. But it's won back by Juranovic. But he's given the ball away, Juranovic. The cross comes in. Cross shot, the goalkeeper's dropped it! And nearly on the end of that was Morata. Well, the goalkeeper dropped it, but it looks like the official has raised an offside flag anyway, but Livakovic dropped it immediately when the cross came in. The cross came in, and it is Morata who's just offside, but he dropped it as Livakovic. And, well, it was a heart-stopping moment, but the official's flag on the far side came up. In fact, he almost dropped it into his own goal, actually. Bounced off the post and came out. So, early nerves for Dominic Livakovic. And you are listening to alternative commentary on the Commentary Hub YouTube channel. Today's Player of the Match sponsor on the Hub is sponsored by Commentary Services. Commentary Services would like to thank our broadcasting partners for this season, JB Sports and Storm FM. And don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at Commentary Live 1, and you can like our Facebook page at facebook.com/The Commentary Hub. Thank you very much for joining us for this live off-tube commentary of the Nations League final, Pool A, between Croatia and Spain. If you just joined us, it is still 0-0. And it's picked up. Croatia have the ball, and it's over on the far side to Juranovic. Juranovic just holding the ball up and looking for options. He drops it back to Erlich. Erlich has some options here. He's almost right on the halfway line, is Erlich. And he decides to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, Dominik Livakovic. And it's dropped out to Satala here, who again goes back to the goalkeeper. And it's almost given the ball away to Spain there, but they do maintain possession and they do give the ball away. And Aymeric Laporte intercepts it almost on the halfway line, and it's back with Pino. Pino plays it down this near side, and it's Navas. Navas just getting into an advanced position for Spain. Navas. And he gets it. Oh, he was looking for the number 9 Xavi there, but he wasn't able to find him. And it's just too much weight on that ball this time by Modric. And it goes through to Dominik Livakovic. And it's going to be well, he's just holding the ball up there now as Dominik Livakovic. He does release it, but Xavi intercepts. And now Xavi has got some space for Spain. Xavi with a shot. It's just pulled wide. Oh, that's the first real attempt in anger by Spain. And it's just pulled wide. Dominik Livakovic again looking pretty uncertain there. But it's the ball was given away on the edge of the penalty area, but Livakovic certainly couldn't see it. And if that was on target, that would have been 1-0. Dominik Livakovic just watching that just trickle wide. Maybe he didn't get a good view of it, but it looked beaten all ends up there, Livakovic. And he takes a goal kick. It's cleared downfield, but it's headed all the way back to Livakovic. And now he gives the ball to Satalo. Satalo gives the ball to Mateo Kovacic, just inside the centre circle, over the halfway line to Modric. Modric down this near side. And it's Ivanisevic. Ivanisevic drops it back to Mateo Kovacic, back to Modric. Modric has got some options in front of him. Gives the ball, in fact, back to Mateo Kovacic. And over on the far side to Brozovic. Brozovic just slips it back to Erlich. Kovacic now, midway inside Spain's half. It's knocked down this near side to Perisic. Ivan Perisic, can he get the cross in? He does. It's just headed away, though, but only as far as Mateo Kovacic, who hacks the ball back into the penalty area, but cleared away once more, this time by Ruiz. And it's just cleared. Oh, just kept in by Perisic. And he just drops it back to Erlich. And here's Brozovic now, inside the centre circle. Brozovic on the halfway line again. Brozovic just down this near side to Satalo. Satalo backs it to Kovacic, back to Perisic. Perisic just plays the ball forward. There's a little bit of space now. And it's, it was Pasalic that got the shot in, but he was offside anyway. It was blocked, but Pasalic was in an offside position. And you can see here, just played forward by Perisic. Actually, I don't know if he really was offside. It looked like it was being played onside by Lenormand. But Lenormand now has the ball and he clears it forward. And but Croatia have won the ball back in the middle of the park with Modric. Modric plays the ball forward. Is Juranovic going to catch that? He does. Juranovic holding field here, and it's with Kramovic. And down this near side now is Juranovic again. He gets the cross in, looking for options. It's just headed away that time by Laporte, but it's kept in play and cleared away once again by Laporte. And it's cleared down into the other half of the field, but it's comfortably picked up by Satalo. Satalo again. And Satalo just gives the ball there to Kovacic, who goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Livakovic clears it downfield, but it's not a good one. He only finds the ball going out of play and into touch. And Spain have a throw-in. It's taken quickly. And it's gone all the way back to Simeon. Simeon just gives the ball to Lenormand. Lenormand down this near side now to Navas. Navas just plays the ball forward, but it goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in to Croatia. And here is Perisic. Perisic just drops it back to Kovacic. Kovacic now inside the midfield here is the number 11 Brozovic, and it goes back to Dominik Livakovic. Livakovic downfield, and it's just flicked on there, and looks like it was flicked on by Pasalic, but it goes all the way through to Simeon in Spain's goal. We've had 16 minutes gone here. It's Croatia 0, Spain 0 in this Nations League final. And it's played long over on the far side to Navas for Spain, almost on the halfway line, just inside his own half. Navas just plays the ball all the way back there to Aymeric Laporte. Laporte now just looking for options for Spain in Croatia's half. He just gives it to Alaba, but it comes back now to Lenormand. Lenormand down this near side, and it's picked up there by Asensio. Asensio drops it to Navas, and Asensio gets the ball back, and it's back with Lenormand. Lenormand inside the centre circle. Spain just looking for options to try to break this Croatian back line down. It's a long ball by Lenormand over on the far side, and it's Pino. Jeremy Pino just heads it and keeps the ball in play, and it's picked up by Rodri. Rodri drop back to Asensio, and it's Laporte and Alaba. Alaba goes back to Laporte, and all the way back to the goalkeeper, Simeon. Simeon just drops it to Lenormand. Lenormand just looking for options available now, and it's played just into the centre of the park, and it's picked up by Xavi, and almost given away. Xavi just having to turn to try to keep that in play. It's run out of play, and it's actually going to be a throw-in to Croatia. So it's midway inside Spain's half, and the throw-in is going to be taken by Perisic, and Perisic just throws it all the way back to the number 6 there, Satalo. Satalo goes all the way back to Dominik Livakovic, and Croatia will start from scratch. Livakovic goes long. He's looking for Perisic. Up there challenging him was Navas, but the ball goes out of play. In fact, it misses them both. It's going to be a throw-in to to Spain. Perisic just clutching himself. He might have just taken a bit of a knock there. Navas takes a throw in, and he finds Xavi. Xavi just drops it all the way back to Aymeric Laporte, and Laporte gives it to Alaba. Alaba to Pino on the far side. Not much going on early on here, and it's given there to Rodri. Rodri just drops it all the way back to Lenormand. Lenormand midway inside his own half. He finds Navas. Navas. And goes all the way back to Aymeric Laporte. Laporte on the far side to Alaba. Alaba now plays the ball forward, and it's Pino again. Pino, and he goes all the way back to Aymeric Laporte. And so far, there have been no fireworks whatsoever in this one so far. But hopefully, we'll see the teams become a bit more adventurous as this game goes on. Here is Lenormand. Lenormand. And it's just played down this near side to Navas. Navas, it's got options in the box. It comes in, and it's just headed on there. Did it come off Ehrlich last? It did. They was looking for Morata, but it looks like it came off Ehrlich last, and it will be a corner to Spain. So going to take that on the far side for Spain is Asensio, Marco Asensio. And it's just down this near side. Going into the box there is Lenormand. Morata is in there. Let's see whether Spain can create a threat from this. It's swung in, and it's just headed away, but only as far on the far side there. The cross comes in, and it's headed back again, and it's right back down to the edge of the penalty area, and it's just cleared away but from Pino's foot there. But it looked like the shot was going to come in, but it was just robbed away from Pino's foot, and there is a foul in the background there on Pasalic, so it is going to be a free kick to Croatia. Felix Vea, our referee. Let's just take a look at this again. The ball was, it came right back to the edge of the penalty area. Jeremy just tried to get it down to Xavi. It looks like there was a handball, and that's what they're claiming about. But and honestly, really, it actually looked like that ball was won, in fact, by Pino. It didn't look a great deal to me. They're looking at that again because that was in the penalty area for a potential handball by Rodri. Yes, right there. That actually may well be given as a penalty. I don't know whether whether VAR are looking at it at this time. Maybe they should. The arm was way out there. But it did bounce off his chest. So it did bounce off his chest first. So perhaps Stefan Loop and Marco Akmola and company have decided that is probably, Sven Jablonski, Stuart Atwell, and Marco Fritz are probably just looking at that and decided that was in fact accidental because it bounced off the chest of the Croatian player, which was Ivanisevic. But here's Modric now. Modric plays the ball forward there. Well, he was looking to pick out Kramaric, but it was a good interception by Laporte. And here is Rodri. Rodri plays the ball forward looking for Pino. It's dropped back to Alaba. And it's Alaba again who has it. He's got Pino in front of him. And it's dropped back there to the number 16, Rodri. Down this near side, here is here's Asensio, and he gives it to Navas. Navas cuts inside, gets a cross in, and there was a collision in the penalty area there between Morata and Ehrlich, but the referee has given it in favour of Croatia, and it's going to be a free kick. Just take a look with Navas's cross there. Yes, it looks like Morales was hauling down Ehrlich there. And I think Felix Svea has made the right decision. And here's an opportunity now. And here's Kramaric! Oh, just over the crossbar. Well, it was a long ball. Spain's defence fell asleep and Kramaric was inside the Spanish defence, and well, they'd fallen asleep. It was just a long ball out of nowhere. It was an innocuous ball. Kramaric read it and was onside. Laporte and Lenormand fell asleep, and well, in the end, it was Lenormand. It was Laporte who had got back and made the challenge. Maybe Kramaric might have shot a little bit earlier. He might have maybe done a bit better. But as a result, it is a corner to Croatia. And it's going to be outswung by Modric. He plays it short, but it wasn't as it panned out. He was definitely looking for Brozovic there, but that was comfortably intercepted. But Brozovic wins the ball back, and Croatia have another chance. Kramaric tries to get the ball in, and there's there in the box was Pasalic, and Pasalic nearly got on the end of that, but it's a comfortable save for Simeon. The cross coming in there by Kramaric. And Pasalic just gets a toe foot on that. And the goalkeeper was right there, Simeon. It was a comfortable save. Chances at a premium early on here. We've had 24 minutes gone, and it's Croatia 0, Spain 0. Both teams really lacking the creativity at the moment. It has to be said. You're listening to alternative commentary on the Commentary Hub YouTube channel. Today's Player of the Match sponsor on the Hub is sponsored by Commentary Services. Commentary Services would like to thank our broadcasting partners for this season, JB Sports and Storm FM. And don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at Commentary Live 1, and you can follow our Facebook page at facebook.com/The Commentary Hub. And it's now with Lenormand. Lenormand just plays it across to his centre-back partner, Aymeric Laporte. It's midway inside his own half. Laporte just looking to see what options he's got. He's got Navas down this near side. He goes to Lenormand again. Lenormand in an advanced position. He's got Navas ahead of him. Finds Xavi. He's back with Navas now. Navas goes back to Laporte. Laporte across to Lenormand, and it's back with Lenormand now, and he gives the ball down this near side to Asensio to Rodri across to Laporte in a really advanced position. He gives the ball to Alaba. Pino picks the ball up. Pino drops it back to Laporte, midway inside Croatia's half of the field. It's played forward, and here's Xavi now with a bit of space. Can he get the shot away outside of the boot? It's blocked, and it's picked up by Laporte again, and this time he gives it to Asensio. And it's picked up by Ruiz. Ruiz just tries to knock the ball in, but it's a good interception by Croatia. They're not able to clear it far enough. It's back with Alaba. Rodri. Across to Navas. Spain now just pressing Croatia, trying to find a way through. Navas just plays the ball to Xavi. Xavi just, he just gives the ball away, but it's won back by Asensio, but Asensio is also dispersing, really scrappy at the moment. Navas finds the ball to Rodri. Rodri to Asensio. Asensio over on the far side. Swung in by Alaba. Oh, well, Morata just tried to get a touch on that, and he almost got the flick on, but it's headed behind by Satalo. And you can see here, Morata, the outside of the boot was blocked by Ruiz. The outside of the boot shot by Ruiz was blocked, but the cross came in, and cutting across there was Morata. But it's good work there by Satalo, and it's going to be a corner to Spain. It's taken short. It's back with Xavi. It's back with Rodri with a cross, and just flicked on by Morata in the end. And it just loops over Livakovic, but also over the crossbar. And it's going to be a goal kick, but you can see it's swung in. It just bounces off Morata. First of all, it was Rodri. And then Morata, I don't think he even knew much about it, but it looped over the goalkeeper, but also over the crossbar. And it's going to be a goal kick to Croatia. Livakovic, right-footed, downfield, 27 minutes gone. It's flicked on there, and here's a chance. Well, chasing that one through with Ivancevic, and now he's chasing the ball down. Simeon gets there first and clears the ball downfield for a throw-in. Unai Simeon playing acting almost as a sweeper there, clearing the ball downfield and into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Croatia. It's to be taken by Perisic. The ball is headed on, and chasing this one now is Kramovic. Kramovic, he's picked up the ball here now. He's looking for options. It's with Kovacic. Modric. And it's back to the number 11 there, Brozovic. And Brozovic is almost dispossessed. It's going to be a throw-in. Just trying to get in the way of that was Xavi, but he only managed to put the ball out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in to Croatia. And it's going to be taken by Ivan Perisic. Perisic just plays the ball forward, and it's just headed on there by Lenormand and cleared away, but it looks like there's the official's flag is up on the far side, and it looks like Morata was in an offside position there. So we're going to have a free kick here. Just before the half, just really outside the centre circle, inside Croatia's half of the field. I'm looking at Croatia's head coach there, which is Zlatko Dalic. And it's back with Livakovic, who clears the ball downfield, looking for Perisic, who heads the ball on. It's picked up there by Ivancevic. Ivancevic plays it over on the far side. And here is the number 9, Kramaric. Kramaric finds Pasalic, and it's with Modric. Modric back to Brozovic, and he was looking for Jovanovic, and it goes out of play for a throw-in. It looks like it may have come off the Spanish player last. Yes, it is going to be a throw-in to Croatia, and it's taken quickly, but thrown all the way back to the centre circle. And here is Modric. Modric back to Juranovic, and it's down this near side to Satalo. Satalo plays it to Mateo Kovacic. Brozovic just moves into the middle of the park and just plays it out to Juranovic. Juranovic has got options in front of him. including Kramaric, but it's comfortably intercepted that time by Ruiz. Good work by him. Here's Aymeric Laporte. Spain win the ball back, but almost giving the ball away there. Roderick just had to get a foot in, and he gets it back to Unai Simon, who clears the ball downfield. It's won back by Modric. Modric under pressure, though, by Ruiz, and Ruiz is considered to have fouled him. So it's going to be a free kick to Croatia. And it's about midway inside Spain's half of the field. Yes, he just kind of tangled up Modric a little bit there. And the free kick is taken quickly, and there's the head by Perisic. And, well, that's the first time either goalkeeper has been forced into any real save. And this time it's come for Perisic with a header, and scrambling over to his right-hand side to make the save was Unai Simon. Not sure whether it was going on target or not. It might have just been going wide, but Simon wasn't to know that and made a good save. So it's going to be a free kick. As the foul on Xavi almost on the halfway line. The foul on Xavi gives the Naves now the ball. He's going to take the free kick just inside Spain's half. And Naves plays it to Aymeric Laporte. Laporte approaching the halfway line, just looking for options available. Laporte just plays it down on the far side to Alaba. Alaba drops it back to Laporte. And Laporte back to Alaba. Alaba finds the number 7 there, Morata, but Morata is dispossessed, and now Croatia come on the break. And here is Ivanovic. He drops it back to Perisic. It's back to Kovacic. Kovacic gives it to Brozovic. Brozovic gives it to Kovacic. Kovacic, his ball is just a bit short, and it's won back by Spain there. Good interception by Ruiz, and Naves tries to clear the ball. It's clear. It hits the head of Ivanovic, goes out for a throw-in. And the throw-in is to be taken by Naves. Naves, he almost gives the ball away, but Ruiz just comes in and just shields that ball away from Kovacic. And he goes back to the goalkeeper, Simon. Simon just drops it over on the far side to Laporte. Laporte over on the far side to Alaba. Alaba forward to Pino. Back to Alaba. Laporte. Rodri, and just plays the ball across to Lenormand. Lenormand, just looking at what options are available. Well, he's got Asensio there. And Asensio back to Rodri. Cross to Ruiz. Over on the far side to Pino. Pino's got some space in front of him. Morata's in the box there as well. Can Pino get the cross in? Good work by Juranovic, and he wins the ball back off Pino, and it's cleared forward looking for Kramaric, but he's determined to have been fouled by Lenormand, and it's going to be a free kick to Croatia inside their own half of the field. And it looks like Luka Modric is going to take this one. Modric, he just slips it to Kovacic. Kovacic plays the ball forward, and it's just knocked on there by Ivanovic. And here is, down this near side is Perisic. Perisic, can he get the cross in? He does. He swings it in. And looking for the header there on the back post was Pasalic, but it just goes over his head and goes out of play. And that seems to be the story of it so far. The final ball just not quite there for either side. And the ball is played forward to Pino. Pino is determined to have been fouled that time by Juranovic, and it's going to be a free kick to Spain. We have 34 minutes gone here. It's Croatia 0, Spain 0. Stadion Feyenoord in Rotterdam, the UEFA Nations League final. And it's picked up on this near side by Navas. Navas just cuts across there, does Navas, but he plays the ball, in fact, to Laporte. Laporte. And it's over on the far side to Alaba. Alaba finds Pino. And he goes back to Laporte. It's long over on the far side to Lenormand. Lenormand have got Navas and Asensio in front of him, but also Xavi. He finds Navas. Navas just looking for options. He goes back to Xavi. Xavi goes all the way back to Lenormand. As both sides at the moment seem to be very much cancelling each other out. Here's Lenormand. And it's down this near side to Navas. Navas now finds Asensio. Can he get the cross in? Asensio whips it across, but the final ball was disappointing. And now Croatia can break away and do a run of their own. Here's Perisic. And he just plays the ball inside, but Perisic's ball was disappointing. He was looking for Kramaric. Now Perisic goes back to try to win the ball back, but he's determined to have fouled Lenormand, and it's going to be a free kick. And it's just on the halfway line, and it's taken quickly from entirely the wrong position, of course. Here's Ruiz. Ruiz just drops it back to Laporte. Laporte to Alaba. Alaba plays the ball forward to, he plays the ball forward. They're looking for Pino. Pino drops it back to Alaba. And Alaba now plays the ball forward to Xavi. Xavi just trying to keep a hold of that. It looked like he was fouled. He's on his haunches. It's Felix Vea giving the free kick or the throw in there? Let's take a look. It looks like Xavi might have been under pressure from Brozovic. Is it going to be a free kick? Yes, it is indeed. It's going to be a free kick for Spain. Just inside Croatia's half the field, and it's taken quickly. Here's Rodri. Rodri trying to get some room inside that Croatian half of the field. Xavi on the far side to Pino. And it's picked up by Alaba, and Alaba is dispossessed, and Modric now trying to break away, but there's been a foul, and it's going to be a free kick to Croatia for the foul on Alaba. Sorry, for the foul by Alaba. And Croatia just going to get that free kick. It was on Pasalic. And yes, definite free kick. No question about that. And here is the ball is played forward now, and chasing this one down is Brozovic. He's got space, Brozovic. He's waiting for help in the middle. Can he get the cross in, Brozovic? He does. It's right across the face of the goal. But Kramaric and Pasalic are not there to put that ball in the net. What a good ball across that was. Here's Modric. Modric swings the ball, tries to swing the ball in, but it's blocked by Alaba. And, Kramaric just waiting for the ball to go out of play. Throw into Croatia, taken by Kramaric quickly. And here's Kovacic. And it's picked up there, down this near side by Perisic. Perisic under pressure there, and he only just managed to keep the ball because Asensio was really bearing down on him. But here is Brozovic now, back to that is back to Kovacic, and once again Kovacic has the ball. Kovacic just moving across the length of the pitch, and he plays it over on the far side to Juranovic. Juranovic into Pasalic. Pasalic to Modric. And it's picked up there by Erlich. Erlich plays the ball forward. And it's Kramaric now. He's got options available. Kramaric, he was almost dispossessed, but it's actually won back there by Juranovic, who just manages to keep the ball in play as well. Juranovic drops the ball back to Luka Modric. Can Modric get the cross in? Oh, he can. It's a good one. Chasing it is Perisic with the header! And it's a comfortable save, actually, by Unai Simon. Perisic was looking for the far corner, but Unai Simon was there with the save. And it's a good header by Perisic. It's the second time he's really got himself into a position to make a very powerful header on goal. And Spain are going to have to watch that, because really the best sort of chances have really fallen for Croatia, even though Spain seem to have had most of the possession. Ruiz plays it down on the far side to Pino. Pino swings across in, and now was looking for Morata. It was just above his head, and it was Erlich who got the header on it. And here's Kovacic now for Croatia. The referee has blown up for a foul on Luka Modric, and we have a comment we have comments in there. And it's from Ross, our channel owner, so to speak. Sounding great, Paul. Loving the commentary, mate. Thank you, Ross. Nice to hear from you. Glad you're listening in today. I hope you're doing really well. The ball's over on the far side to Juranovic. Juranovic, and it's just dropped back there. Now with Modric, and Modric will try to find Juranovic again. Can he get the cross in this time? Not able to. He just gives it back to Modric, and Modric just fails to control it. And Spain can pick up the loose ball here with Alaba. He gives it to Rodric. Rodric back to Alaba, plays the ball forward. Headed on there by Morata. Morata now has the ball inside his own half of the field. He'll look to get forward. He drops the ball there to Pinot, and Pinot in turn drops it back to Alaba. And here's Rodri now. Rodri, long ball over on this near side to Navas. Navas has got space in front of him. He finds Asensio. Back to Navas. Navas, midway inside Croatia's half of the field. Drops it back to Asensio. Asensio gives it to Rodri inside the centre circle. Rodri back to Asensio. Asensio finds Chavez. Chavez just tried to lift the ball over to Morata, but awake to that was Erlich. Good defending there by the Croatians, because if that would have got through to Morata, then he was in. Here's Laporte. Down on that far side there to Pinot. Pinot back to Laporte. Another comment in the comment section, and it's by I'm sorry if I pronounce your name. If I just call you Sarah, is that okay? Sarah Prava. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Sarah is obviously all up for Croatia today, and she's cheering on Croatia. Here is Navas. Navas just picks up the ball again. And here is Asensio. Asensio, long ball over on the far side to Pinot. He's got the ball inside the Croatian penalty area. Pinot drops it back. Alaba, is he going to be able to get a cross in here? He's got options in the box. There's Morata with a header. But it is just over the crossbar, and it's going to be a goal kick. And you can see the cross just comes in here from Alaba. Alaba has got a little bit too much space here. He's not closed down quickly enough. Morata just not able to direct the header over the under the crossbar, and it just goes over Livakovic's goal, and it's going to be a goal kick. Livakovic, right-footed downfield, is looking for Juranovic. It's headed on, but he actually only finds Lenormand, and is played forward here to Asensio as Spain march forward once again. Here's Navas. Navas is going to get there. He is, but his touch was just not enough. He loses the ball there. It just gets away from him, goes back through to Dominik Livakovic in Croatia's goal. And we've got 3 minutes to go till half time. It is Croatia 0, Spain 0 in this Nations League final. And here's Erlich now for Croatia. Erlich. And it's back with Mateo Kovacic. Kovacic just drops the ball back, and it's with Starlo. Starlo's pass forward looking for Perisic goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in to Spain, and to take this throw-in is Navas. Jesus Navas is midway inside Croatia's half of the field, as certainly Spain have had more of the possession in this first half, but I think it's fair to say that Croatia have had the better chances. Here's Navas. And Navas gets the ball back there off Marco Asensio. He's played the ball across here to Aymeric Laporte. Laporte over on the far side to Alaba. He's looking for Pinot. Pinot back to Alaba. Alaba, and it's played back to Pinot. Pinot now is just, he goes down, and yes, it's determined to have been a foul by Brozovic. I think maybe perhaps Pinot went down a little bit easy there, but we'll take a look at this again. Oh, yes, no, that's a foul. There's no question. Actually, it was Modric that connected, Luka Modric that connected with Pinot, and it's going to be a free kick to Spain. Dangerous position, a good 25 yards out. Spain have got options from here. Of course, Xavi, Pinot himself, Asensio, and you can see that Pinot and Asensio are over this right now, just having a conversation about what they're going to do. Croatia making a three-man wall, which Dominik Livakovic is just having some difficulty in organising right now. But it's going to be Pinot that's over this. Also, Asensio. It doesn't look like they're going to shoot. This might be swung in, actually. But we'll just see. The referee's just making sure everything's in order, and it is short. It's given to Alaba, and Alaba back to Naves. Naves back to Alaba. Alaba launches the ball in there, and well, he was looking for Lenormand, but it's way beyond him and goes behind for a goal kick. Lenormand goes down in the penalty area, but nothing doing there. Looks like he might have tripped over his own leg there, actually. Goes behind for a goal kick anyway. Let's take a look at it again. Oh, actually, it looks like he was caught by Ehrlich. But I don't know if the ball was long gone, so I don't know if we can really give anything for that. And Livakovic is going to take the goal kick downfield. And we are in stoppage time here. And is that it? That's it. Half time. Well, no stoppage time played at all, really, apart from about 20 to 30 seconds. Certainly nothing announced by the fourth official, Ivan Kruzliak. So it is half time here at the Stadion Feyenoord here in Rotterdam. And it is Croatia 0, Spain 0 at half time. And I can tell you that both sides have had chances, but I feel that Croatia have just had the better chances in this first half. It's certainly been nothing to write home about. It's half time here. Croatia 0, Spain 0. I just want to advise you that there was the third place playoff earlier on today, in which Italy beat the Netherlands by 3-2, with goals from DeMarco, Fratesi, and Chiesa. Netherlands replying with Bergwijn and Wijnaldum. So half time here, we're going to take a break. And it's half time here. It is Croatia 0, Spain 0. We'll be back for the second half. Thank you very much for joining us, and welcome back to this second half. Both teams are in the players there. We're just going to see if there's going to be any changes. To be honest, I don't think there has been, but we'll just take a look here. I mean, I can't imagine there being too many changes, just based on what I've seen so far. But we'll see how all this plays out. The players are coming out for the second half now, and yes. So just trying to see if there's any changes for you. I don't see any as of yet. The players are now back on the field. Managers in the dugout area. I'm hoping that we're going to see a bit more entertainment in this second half, at least some more goal-mouth action. And just get this second half underway here now at this beautiful stadium. Just got to look at the outside of the stadium there around Rotterdam. It just looks absolutely lovely. And yep, so no changes. So I'm going to run you through the starting lineups in a moment, and we're just going to get the second half underway. Spain are now going to be attacking the goal to our left, and they're going to get the second half underway. So the lineups are for Croatia: Dominik Lukovic, Martin Ehrlich, Josip Stallo, Mateo Kovacic, Andrej Kramaric, Luka Modric, Marcelo Brozovic, Ivan Perisic, Mario Basalic, Luka Ivanovic, and Josip Juranovic. For Spain, Unai Simon, Robin Lenormand, Alvaro Morata, Fabian Ruiz, Xavi, Marco Asensio, Aymeric Laporte, Jeremy Pino, Rodri, Jordi Alba, and Jesus Navas make up the starting lineup for Spain. And we already have a free kick early on for Spain, midway inside the Croatian half of the field. Just going to see who's going to go over and take that. It looks like it's Marco Asensio. And Asensio is just over this, so is Pino, but Asensio swings it in, and it just escapes everybody. It's a poor free kick in the end. Ehrlich is just able to duck and let that go behind for a goal kick. So we'll see what and if either side change at the start of this second half. And will to be taken by Livakovic, and it goes behind again, and Dominik Livakovic will get another opportunity. And already Spain's substitutes are warming up, and it's just down this near side now, and it's back with Stallo. Stallo plays the ball forward looking for Modric. It's headed up into the air, but it just brought down here by Spain, and it's Rodri. Rodri just drops it down this near side to Alaba. Alaba just goes back to Aymeric Laporte. Laporte back to Rodri. Rodri's got some space in front of him. Here's Rodri, just drops it down to Alaba. Alaba, back to Rodri. And he just plays it off there. Now here's just picking up the ball there is Kramaric, but Kramaric is fouled. So it's going to be a free kick. During the half-time break, we had some comments in. A couple from Kevin Benson. Just woke up, don't look like I missed much. That's correct, Kevin. You haven't missed hardly anything. There's not been a great deal going on in the first half. I certainly hope there'll be more in the second half. And the ball is played forward here. It's a comfortably won back there by Alaba. Alaba just gives it back to Aymeric Laporte. Laporte just turning away here from Kramaric, and he just drops it back to Unai Simon inside the Spain goal. The ball is out over on the far side to Navas, and here's Ruiz. Ruiz now just trying to break away from two Croatian players, but the ball looks like it's come off Ivanovic, and it's going to be a throw-in, and it's taken quickly. Lenormand here for Spain. Lenormand. And he goes back to Unai Simon. And to Aymeric Laporte. Laporte is played forward and it's picked up by Modric, and Modric tries to he was definitely trying to find Pasalic there, but it just bounced off the heels of Pasalic, and now Spain can kind of move away. Here's Xavi. Xavi tries to play the ball forward. He was looking there for Pino, but Pino goes down. Spain are claiming a foul. The referee says no. So Mateo Kovacic though is going to hold up, and he just plays the ball down this near side. Play goes on. Everybody's just seemed to stop for a moment there. And here's Kramaric. Kramaric cuts inside, pulled back to the edge of the area to Pasalic, and it's down this near side to Juranovic. Juranovic has crossed. Unai Simon gets the punch at the edge of the penalty area. Cleared away again by Asensio, but only as far as Kovacic. Kovacic now, and he slips the ball to Ivancic, just down this near side now. It's Kovacic again. Kovacic just give it to Modric. He's got some options in front of him, and he just drops it back. And it's back with it's back with the number 11 Brozovic, and if looks like Croatia might have dropped to a back three. Here's Perisic. Perisic gets across the line, escapes everybody, comes on the far side to the back post there to number 22 Juranovic, and he drills it wide. Another chance goes begging. You have to say Juranovic has to hit the target from there. And well, you'll see the cross coming in here from Perisic. It escapes goalkeeper. It escapes Pasalic, but there's Juranovic, and he just pulls it across goal. I do wonder whether he got caught between the cross and a shot there. But it goes wide, and it's going to be a goal kick. And it's cleared forward. And well, it's picked up by Kovacic now, but Navas just gets in the way of that. And Spain win the ball back. He gives it back to Simeon inside the Spain goal. And Spain now moving forward. And it's with Xavi here. Xavi just pulls it back down this near side to Navas. Navas gets the ball back to Xavi. 6 attempts by Spain, 5 by Croatia. It might be interesting to see how many they've had on target. I've not had that statistic for you at the moment. The ball is played forward there, and it's looking for Morata, who heads the ball on, but it's dealt with comfortably at the back by Satalo, and it's now back with Livakovic. Livakovic downfield, but it's to nobody really, and Aymeric Laporte is just able to just knock that ball down to Lenormand, and Spain can start again. And here's Pino. Pino under pressure. Does it bounce off Pino last? It does. It's going to be a throw into Croatia. And it's back with Uršić. And Uršić goes back to the goalkeeper, Livakovic. Satalo. Over on the far side to Perisic. Just a quick turn there by Pasalic. But now Spain moving forward again. And it's a poor ball by Xavi, and now Croatia can move forward, and it's Brozovic, and it just goes out of play. Brozovic's pass is a disappointing one. Xavi has gone down. He's claiming he's taken a fist to the face, and let's take a look at this again. Yeah, there wasn't much in it. He goes down very easy there, does Xavi. Brozovic just using his arm just to push Xavi away. No further action taken by official today, Felix Vea. And the throw-in is taken quickly. It's cleared back into the Spain half. And here is Unai Simon. Simon just gives it to Aymeric Laporte. Laporte. Back to Simeon. And here's Lenormand. Back to Simeon. Simeon just plays the ball there to Laporte. Producer Nicholas with a comment here, palming someone in the face just to push them away. You can't do that, it's out of order. And here is Alaba. Alaba just drops the ball back. And it goes to Dominik Livakovic over on the far side. And it's picked up there by, just going down there is Satala. But the ball goes out of the play. It's going to be a throw-in for Spain. And, it looks like it's just being left that time. And it looks like it's going to be Naves that takes the throw-in. He drops it to Ruiz. Ruiz back to Naves. And here is Aymeric Laporte, and it's played down this near side to Pino. Pino just drops it back to Alaba. Alaba gets the ball back again. Alaba this time swings across in, and it just escapes everybody and goes behind for a goal kick. As we've had much the same in the start of the second half as we've had in the first half, unfortunately. I do wonder when one of these two sides is going to make a change to see if they can bring about first goal of the game. You are listening to alternative commentary on the Commentary Hub YouTube channel. Today's player of the match sponsor on the Hub is sponsored by Commentary Services. Commentary Services would like to thank our broadcasting partners for this season, JB Sports and Storm FM. And don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at Commentary Live 1. And you can like our Facebook page at facebook.com/the Commentary Hub. And it's a throw in to Croatia, midway inside their own half, to be taken there by Juranovic. And the ball is played forward on the far side to Perisic. Perisic probably being Croatia's best player, and he's getting away again there now. Is Perisic? Can he get the cross in? Navas has this time won the battle and will bring the ball away, but there's determined to have been a foul there, possibly on Xavi by Perisic. And we're going to get a free kick. Yeah, you can see it there. That's a move you might see in a WWE wrestling ring, not one that you should see on the football field. Be a free kick. And it's cleared away. Well, it's cleared forward in that case by Lenormand, and Spain now moving forward with Ruiz. Ruiz just looking for options available. He doesn't appear to have much in front of him. It's just knocked on there by Asensio, and here's Pino now for Spain. Pino gets the ball to Alaba. Can Alaba get the crossing? Yes, he can. There's Asensio with a header, and it's just over the crossbar. And that's Spain's best move in the match so far. Going back to see, please wake me up when something happens. Well, I promise you that, Kevin. At the moment, it is not. It's not much fun to watch, as I'm sure it's not much fun to listen. That was an opportunity by Spain. Now that was just over the crossbar, and it's going to be a goal kick. But that was Spain's best move of the match so far, and it's one here in the middle of the park. It's now with it's picked up there by Alaba. And it's back with the goalkeeper. And Lenormand just goes back to Unai Simeon now. And Simeon now is just going to take his time as Spain attempt to build up and go forward again. It's just one back there, only just really by Naves. And here's Lenormand. Lenormand plays the ball forward, and it's out of play. It's going to be a throw-in to Croatia, and it's taken quickly. It is with Satalo. Satalo picks up in the midfield to Kovacic. Kovacic tries to play the ball forward, but way too much power on that, and it goes straight through to the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper, Unai Simon, just drops it there. And it's now back with Lenormand. Lenormand gives it back to Simeon. Simeon clears the ball downfield and headed on. Xavi just trying to knock that ball on. Marco Asensio tries to bring the ball down. He's successful and he finds Ruiz. Ruiz gives the ball, well, he tried to give the ball back to Asensio, and once again the ball was given away, and this time it's a foul on Luka Modric, and it's going to be a free kick to Croatia. And the free kick is taken quickly, and it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Well, it's cleared downfield by Livakovic, and here is Kramaric. Kramaric just plays the ball on the far side to Modric. Modric now, he's got some space, tries to play the ball in. Oh, he finds Juranovic. Juranovic, what can he do? And oh, it goes back to Kramaric, but he got caught up with Modric and his own player. So that's another move that breaks down. And you can see here both of them swung at it. In the end, Modric left it. And it's now cleared downfield, and it is with Croatia again. It's Modric. Modric plays the ball there to Kramaric. Kramaric inside the Spain penalty area. He just drops it back. Here's a chance for Perisic to get the cross in. It's deep. It's looking for Pasalic, and he just gets the header on, but it goes wide, and it's going to be a goal kick. We've got another comment in the comment section. Can't see there being a goal before the end of 90 minutes, to be honest, Russ says. Well, I can't say I'm going to argue with that, but I'm hoping and praying there will be. I don't think I can take another half an hour on top of the 90 minutes of this. It's really not been much entertainment on it so far, it has to be said. Pasalic gets a header on the goal. We're just looking at that. It looks like it came off Jordi Alba. But there's a player down now, and I'm just trying to see who that is. Looks like we're going to see a substitution as well. So Petkovic has come on, and Pasalic has been replaced. So that's our first substitution of the day. Pasalic off, Petkovic on. We know Petkovic, he wears number 17. And well, we've got the stoppage in play. Just to let you know, you are listening to alternative commentary on the Commentary Hub YouTube channel. Today's Player of the Match sponsor on the Hub is sponsored by Commentary Services. Commentary Services would like to thank our broadcasting partners for this season, JB Sport, FM. Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at Commentary Live 1, and you can like our Facebook page at facebook.com/the Commentary Hub. And another comment. I hope that comment will make there be a goal for you soon, mate. Yeah, well, me too. So, we're just to reiterate, in case you missed it, we have had the one substitution for Croatia. Mario Pasalic went off, and Bruno Petkovic has come on. Petkovic wearing number 17, if you are watching the pictures as well as listening to the commentary. And goal kick will be taken by Unai Simon. Clears the ball downfield, and it's headed on, and just clearing up there at the back is Juranovic. He gives it to Livakovic, who plays the ball downfield, and just headed on there, comfortably won really by Alaba. Alaba tries to give the ball to Ruiz. Ruiz tried to go back to Alaba and gave the ball away, and now Croatia have the ball, and it's Luka Modric. Modric turns, and it's Kramaric. Kramaric, a crunching challenge by Xavi there. Sent Kramaric 6 foot in the air, and the ball is cleared by Simeon, and it's throw-in. Looks like the referee has given a... Oh, is he giving a free kick against Perisic? Let's take a look here. Oh, yes. Yes, the body check by Perisic on Jesus Navas. So that will be a free kick to Spain. And got two substitutions coming on for Spain. It's Joselu, and I think I saw Fati there as well. We'll just see who is coming on, who is going to be replacing those two in a moment. And Spain now have it with Aymeric Laporte. Laporte just drops it down this near side to Alaba. Alaba to Ruiz. Javi just trying to turn there, but he's dispossessed, and it's Brozovic just turning away, and he drops it back to Kovacic. Kovacic just over the halfway line. Kovacic now, and it's dropped back there, and Modric now has the ball. Croatia just looking for a way through, and the ball is down this near side, and it's back with Modric, and it's played down this near side over on the far side to Juranovic gives it back to Modric, long ball over on the far side, and just headed on, and Asensio now moving forward for Spain. He's got options alongside him. Pino's with him. Pino knocks it on for Asensio. What can he do? Asensio tries to get the cross in, but it's blocked. And it's blocked there by Satalo. And Satalo now keeps the ball in play as well. Good work by him. And, well, it's a foul, but Spain go on. Oh, a shot by Rodri from about, I want to say about 30 yards out. And it just whistles wide. We've got a Croatian player down. I'm not sure who it is. I think it's Ivancevic. Let's have a look. No, actually, it's Petkovic, the substitute. But we'll look at that shot again. And, well, it wasn't a million miles away. We're going to substitutions now. It is Ansu Fati and Joselu who is coming. Pino is one of the players to make way. So Pino makes way for Fati. I'm just going to see who the other one is. The other one is Morata. So it's Alvaro Morata and Yeremy Pino for Ansu Fati and Joselu. Joselu wears number 20. Ansu Fati wears number 12. So those are the first two substitutes for Spain. We've got 34 minutes left, and we're going to see if we are going to get this match settled in 90 minutes, which would be great if we could. And it's cleared forward, looking for Ivan Perisic. It seems to have come off, in my opinion, it came off Norman there, but it's actually a throw into Spain. So it's taken quickly, and well, Ruiz knocked it on, and the ball is given away in the middle of the park there by Joselu. And here is Perisic. Just looking for options available there. Oh, Perisic's ball is disappointing, and it's played all the way through to the goalkeeper. And Spain will get the game back underway. And again, they go back to Simeon, the goalkeeper. And here is Lenormand. Lenormand tries to play the ball forward, but it's out of play again, as the real lack of quality from both teams really seems to be showing at the moment. We have 23 minutes left, and it is a throw-in to Croatia. It's still 0-0. You'll not be surprised to hear. And the throw-in is taken by Perisic. Long there, looking for Kramaric. And also challenging there is Ivancevic. And throw-in is taken quickly. Rodri just knocks the ball on. It's just given away by Modric. Modric dropped back there, and well, it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper here. It goes all the way back to Erlich, and Erlich just gives it to Satalo. Satalo back to Brozovic. Oh, Brozovic really gave the ball away there. Satalo just had to slip in and just make sure that he kept that ball away from Yoslu. And here is Kramaric. Kramaric gives it to Brozovic. Middle of the park, Brozovic. And it's over out onto the far side there. And just played on for Brozovic, and it's 3-on-2 now if Croatia can hurry. And here's Perisic. Can he get the cross in? Oh, he does. But it bounces only to the edge of the penalty area. And it just bounces away from the substitute Pekovic. And it's going to be well, the referee has signalled an offside. The official has signalled an offside. And it's going to be a free kick. Yes, just offside there. Not by a great deal, it has to be said. And it's going to be a free kick, which Unai Simeon will take. And, well, the free kick is going to be taken right-footed downfield. And headed on. It's knocked on by the substitute Pekovic. Oh, it's given away there by Kramaric. But Croatia recover and win the ball back. And it's, that's another bad giveaway, really. 53% possession. It's comfortably won back there by Spain. The giveaway there by Satalo. And the referee has just pulled the stoppage. And, well, didn't appear to be a lot wrong there. Ivanasek is the one that is affected, but it's going to be a free kick actually to Croatia. And here's Satalo. It's played forward here to Kramaric. Kramaric over on the far side to there to Pekovic. And picked up by Modric. And the ball is swung in. It's just only cleared, not really far enough. It's now back with Perisic. And he drops the ball back. And here is Modric. Sorry, not Modric, Kovacic. He gives it to Modric. And it's Perisic again, just looking for options here. Perisic gets a cross in, but once again, it's a very, very disappointing one. And it goes behind for a goal kick. And we have 19 minutes left here. Croatia 0, Spain 0. And see here, it's going to be a goal kick. And the goal kick is going to be taken by Simeon. He's actually just handed it off to Aymeric Laporte, who just plays it across to his central defensive partner, Lamartin to Navas. And it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper again. And here's Aymeric Laporte. And Laporte plays the ball long over on the far side. Well, he was definitely looking for Fati there, but not able to find him. And it's a comfortable piece of defending. It goes all the way back to Livakovic. And Croatia start again. It's Erlich plays the ball forward. It's picked up by Juranovic. Knocked on by Pekovic. Well, Pekovic was nearly just played his defender a bit short there, but Croatia recover. Satalo making sure that Spain don't intercept there, and it's cleared downfield again by Livakovic. And it's won by Alaba. And right now what we're seeing is the ball just being given away by both sides. It's very scrappy and it's very disorganised, and at the moment I don't see either side getting a goal here before 90 minutes. And here's Lenormand to Navas. Navas goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. And Navas right-footed downfield. and it's just headed on there. And well, it's just one back there by Fatty. And here is Rodri just drops the ball back there to Lenormand, back to Laporte. Laporte plays it forward over the halfway line, and dispossessed there is Ruiz. Spain win the ball back though through Navas, and here is Rodri. Rodri plays the ball down this near side, and here's Fatty. Fatty now plays the ball forward there. It was just knocked on there by Yosselu. Spain win the ball back, almost giving the ball away there, but it is a free kick to Croatia. Petkovic was fouled, and it's just before the halfway line with 15 minutes left. And it's going to be a throw-in. And here is Petkovic. And the free kick is taken quickly now. And here's Aymeric Laporte. Laporte. Down this near side to Alaba. Fatty is chasing that one. Now then, can he do something with that? Livakovic gets there, but he's out of his goal! Oh, it almost dropped in. Well, Livakovic intercepted Fatty there, but it only went as far as Ruiz. He was out of his goal. And Ruiz tried to loop Livakovic. It certainly wasn't getting back in time, I don't think. But unfortunately, there was a bit too much push on it by Ruiz, and it just clears the crossbar, and they are treated to a rare chance in this second half. And here's Modric. Modric, nice. Well, he tried to play the outside of the boot to let in Ivan Perisic, but clearing up at the back there was Lenormand, and here is Aymeric Laporte. Laporte gives it to Rodri. Ruiz had that chance just a few moments ago. Aymeric Laporte. Ruiz. Spain looking at making another substitution in a moment. It looks like it would be Mikel Merino, and he's stripped and waiting to come on. Here's Ruiz. Ruiz to Rodri. Over on the far side. It's crossed in there, looking for options. It just headed away there by Satalo. But here's Fatty. What can he do with it? Edge of the penalty area. Is he going to try and get a shot away? Fatty does try to get a shot away, but it's blocked. Comes back out to Ruiz, who gets a shot away. And again another shot. This time by Navas, and it goes wide. It's a disappointing effort in the end. But Croatia defending very, very well there. I think it was Marco Asensio on that second shot, and it was just pulled wide. Yeah, it's just wide. But we're not seeing much here. We're not seeing a lot of goal mouth action, and now we're going to see some substitutions. There's another one as well. It looks like Robin Lenormand is coming off. Also looks like Rodri is coming off, and I'm just trying to see who's coming on here for Spain. Let's just take a look here. Try to figure this out. Lenormand has come off. Ruiz has come off, I think. I'm going to have to work this out. Fabian Ruiz has come off for Merino. So Ruiz is off. And there's all sorts of players walking over there. It's very difficult to say. Nacho is the other substitute coming on. So if I just get my sums right here, Lenormand and Ruiz are off, and Nacho and Merino are on. So Nacho and Nacho wears number 4, Merino wears number 6, as Spain complete their third and fourth substitutions. and Xavi there just picks up the ball. Looks like there's been a change for the Croatian team as well. Ivancevic has come off, but I'm not sure who it is who's come on. Just give me one moment while I try and work that out. Okay, so Vlasic is on. So Domingo, no, sorry, Nikola Vlasic is wearing number 13, and we just looked at the shots on goal there. Croatia have had 3, and Spain haven't had a single shot on goal. And here is Kramaric, just plays the ball over on the far side to Perisic. It's dropped back here and picked up by Brozovic. And here's one of the substitutions here for Croatia, Vlasic. And it's picked up here by the number 5, Erlich. Erlich down this near side to Kramaric. Kramaric back to Erlich as we go 10 minutes left. And it's cleared downfield by Livakovic. And just one back there by Alaba. Alaba goes back there. So we've had 4 substitutions for Spain, 2 for Croatia. It's not really affected the way the game has gone. And it's played forward there. Just chested on that time. It's picked up by Modric. Modric is fouled, and it's going to be a free kick, and we get our first yellow card of the game with 10 minutes to go. And just seeing who that was flashed at Xavi. So a free kick. Just for putting his arms around Luka Modric. And the free kick is taken quickly. Here's Juranovic. Juranovic just drops it back to Modric. Modric over on the far side. Just picking up there is the number 14, Perisic. Perisic just trying to get the cross in. He does. It's just headed away by Laporte. And Spain keep possession, but they give the ball away here to Brozovic. And here's Modric again. Modric has got Juranovic alongside him. And here's Kovacic. Kovacic again, down this near side. And he finds... the cross was attempted to be gotten in there by Vlasic, but he's not able to keep control of it, and it goes behind for a goal kick. Nikola Vlasic there attempting to get the cross in, and we have now a 5th substitution for Spain. And it looks like it's Dani Olmo that's going to be coming on. And they had a goal kick here. And it's to be taken by Unai Simon. And Simon with the goal kick, long downfield. It's just headed on there. And it's just picked up by Modric. Modric just clears the ball forward. And it's with Kramaric. Kramaric drops it back to Modric. Modric plays the ball over on the far side to Perisic. And Perisic, he tries to play the ball through to Vlasic, but the ball again is a disappointing one. And it'll be a free kick. And it'll be a goal kick, in fact. It's Simeon with the goal kick. And it's played forward by Laporte. Laporte goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. And cleared downfield. Headed on. And just knocked on there by the defender, number 22, Juranovic. Just heads it back to Livakovic inside the goal for Croatia. We have 7 minutes left. Looks like it's going to extra time, so I'm going to name my player of the match in extra time. It's almost given away there by it's almost given away there by Satalo, but Spain have the ball again, and it's Rodri down to Alaba. Alaba cuts inside. Oh, it's a good ball there, and it's pulled right across, and here's a chance for Fati. Oh, and it's cleared off the line. Oh, that's the closest we've come to a goal. Fati was in the penalty area, got the shot away, and it goes behind, and it's off the line initially. It's going to be a corner to Spain. Still waiting on that other substitution. It's not going to happen yet. It's to be taken by Marco Asensio. It's outswung, header up there, and Livakovic just gets up there and makes a save. With 5 minutes to go, Ansu Fati so close there. It was pulled back across. Fati brought it down. Yes, goalkeeper was beaten there, and it was on the line by Modric, and that was nearly 1-0. And you have to say that might have been the game at that point. Here's Alaba, and it's with Rodri. Rodri over on the far side to Nacho. Back with Nacho to Aymeric Laporte. Laporte has got it in an advanced position. And it's played forward here, and it's Fati again. And Fati just drops the ball back there. He was looking for, well, I want to say he was definitely looking for Xavi there, but the ball, he was not able to find him, and it was cleared away, and cleared all the way inside the Spanish half of the field, and it's played forward. And so far, the substitute of down there on that side, Daniel Olmo, is having to continue warming up because he's been stood there for quite a while. Here's Fati. Fati now getting into the edge of the penalty area while he's been dispossessed. And Ersic just moves the ball away, but the referee has stopped play for some reason. Not sure why he stopped the play there. I don't think there was any legitimate reason, unless he's given a free kick, but I don't think he has. We're just looking at this chance by Fati again. Oh yes, the goalkeeper was easily beaten there. That was going to be 1-0 for sure if he wasn't there. And Spain can't believe it. So it's going to be a free kick, and Xavi is off. And Daniel Olmo is on, and Olmo wears number 21, and that's the 5th substitution for Spain. And it's now back with Satalo, and Satalo gives it to Modric. Modric tries to play the ball forward, but has it's been a disappointing ball, and it goes straight through, all the way through to Simeon inside the Croatian goal. Okay, and it's over on the far side, and to Perisic. And down this side to Alaba. Alaba just plays the ball forward. And it's a long ball there now, looking to, it's just dropped there on the floor, but it looked like Kramaric was trying to break in there, and it goes back through to the goalkeeper. It's released quickly, and here's Marino. Marino just drops it down this side to Alaba. Back to Marino. Marino just tries to play the ball forward there, and just doing a quick turn here is Olmo, the substitute. Olmo just trying to create a chance for Fati, but that didn't happen, and it's cleared downfield, and the realisation is that we are going to be tortured for another 30 minutes. Here's Vlasic now. Vlasic just making his way back to his own goal, and It's played back there by Erlich to Livakovic, who plays the ball downfield, but he doesn't get much on it. It goes out of play for a throw-in. And you can see taken quickly here, and a free kick. A throw-in taken quickly, and it's played down this near side to Alaba. What can Alaba do with it? He's almost by the corner flag. He's got Juranovic with him down there. He plays it back to Marina. And there's Rodri. Rodri to down on that far side to Asensio. Asensio tries to get the cross in, but again, it's a really poor one. And Modric wins the ball back, and Croatia can now break forward, but it's another poor ball, this time by Kovacic. And as we go into the last minute now of normal time, and it looks like we're going to be in for 30 minutes more of this. And here's Alaba. And it's over on the far side. It's back with the number 4, Nacho. Nacho plays the ball forward. And here is... Oh, the ball is played in. Here's Asensio with a chance! But he pulls it wide. And, well, Marco Asensio has got on the end of that, but it just wasn't enough, really, for Asensio to guide that. The angle was perhaps a little bit awkward. He just found a little bit of space in the Croatian penalty area, though. And it's going to be a goal kick. We're going to have another substitution coming off. It's a number 9, Kramaric. So Kramaric is off, and the number 7, Loro Meyer, is on for the third substitution for Croatia. As we are now in stoppage time, 4 minutes of it. It's cleared downfield and just headed on. It's picked up there. There's a player who is down. I'm not quite sure who it is, but it's a player down. And it's going to be a free kick. It's Aymeric Laporte, who looks like he might have just been taking an elbow off Petkovic. I would say that's quite by accident, but Aymeric Laporte is still down. As I'm looking here now, we're inside. Got about 2 minutes left of the stoppage time. And here's Vlasic. Vlasic tries to get the ball forward, but it's won back by Spain. As once again, it's another giveaway. It's Rodri. And it is Laporte. And the ball is played through there. And, well, they were looking for the number 6, Marino, but again, it's another disappointing ball and yet another giveaway. And that's the way it's been, I'm afraid, folks, for much of this game. There's been very little creativity, really, by either side, very little quality. And it's been one of those games that you just like to forget, to be perfectly honest. Petkovic picks up a yellow card for that elbow. And Dominik Livakovic will take the goal kick, and it's cleared downfield. And you can see there that Vlasic is just trying to win the ball there, but he loses out, and it's played forward by Nacho. And Marina's ball again. The ball is given away this time to Croatia, and it is the number 7, Meyer. Meyer goes back to Ersic. Back to Meyer. Meyer just looking for options available. It's a long ball, and it's just nodded down there to Vlasic. Back to Ivan Perisic. Can Perisic get the cross in? He does. As far as Meyer, back to the edge of the penalty area. and it's Brazovic. It's got Jankovic on this near side, and it looks like it comes off Jankovic, and it's going to be a goal kick. It looks like it. Jankovic is protesting to the official, like very much protesting, and one of the substitutes is trying to move him away. Let's just take a look. Oh yes, actually, it did not come off Janovic. It came off Fatty. That is probably correct to be upset there, but I think, to be honest, I don't. The corner has in fact been given, so there has been a change in the decision, and it is a corner to Croatia. And Luka Modric will now get the chance to whip this one in. At extra time, we'll be taking a short break while the players take a short break, as it looks like that's the way it's heading. But here's the corner from Luka Modric. It's a poor one. It's very much the way that this game has gone. It's comfortably headed out of play by Rodri for a throw-in to Croatia. And we are just about almost there at the end of 90 minutes. And indeed, that's it. That's the end of 90 minutes. We're going to have a short break. We'll be right back with you for the start of extra time. Welcome back. We're about to get the first period of extra time underway, and we are going to see no further substitutions from what I can see. We've had the 3 for Croatia, the 5 for Spain, so we will get this first period of extra time underway. And we're just waiting for the official to get the game underway. And it's Croatia who will be once again attacking the goal to our left, and they will get the game underway. And it's back with Perisic here now. Perisic just drops it back to the number 6, Satalo, and here's Kovacic. Kovacic just plays the ball infield there to the number 11 Brozovic. It's over on the far side. Off Modric, although it just gives it to Juranovic. Juranovic is going to try to get the cross in, and it just bounces around there, and it's on the edge of the penalty area, and Kovacic unable to bring it down, and it's going to be a free kick for a foul. And you see here, yeah, it's on the number 20 there for Spain, which is Joslu, and the free kick will be taken. And it's back with the goalkeeper now, Unai Simon. And it's cleared forward. Knocked on there. It's just looking there really for Marco Asensio, but it's comfortably won back at the back there by Satalo, and it's cleared downfield. And here's Meyer. Meyer just drops it back to Modric. Modric. He's got a bit of space in front of him. And so for purposes of clarity, I'll be announcing my player of the match about 2 minutes before the end of the first half of extra time. And here is Sutola, and he just gives it back. He just lets it go through to the goalkeeper Livakovic, and Satala then gives it to Mateo Kovacic, and here's Brozovic. Brozovic plays it down this side to Petrovic. Petrovic has got some space in front of him. He gets the cross in, and it's just headed out. Only really as far as Brozovic, who tried to get the shot away, but it was blocked. It's won back by Kovacic now. He's got a bit of space in front of him, but it's won back by Spain. And now Spain can move forward. It's down on this side to Naves. Naves plays the ball forward, and it's brought down on the chest that time by Satalo for Croatia. And here is Vlasic. And it's almost at a walking pace now. Here's Perisic. And it's back over onto the far side. And here's Satalo. Satalo. Back to Erlich. Erlich back again. It's cleared forward. And just headed on. And here in the middle, in the centre circle, is Rodri. Rodri just plays it down this near side to to Jesus Naves. Naves is brought down. It's going to be a free kick to Spain. Naves is complaining. I'm not sure exactly what, but it's a free kick. He's got his free kick. And the ball is over on the far side. Picked up by... yes, it's just picked up there by Marino. And it's pulled back across to Fati. Fati down this near side to Jesus Navas. Navas with a cross. Oh, it just seems to miss everybody. And Daniel Olmo trying to get on the end of that, and it looks like he wasn't able to, but it came off a Croatian player last, and it's going to be a corner. Corner is going to be swung in. Fati just pulls it up, and it's back with Fati, and he's just not able to get the cross in there. It's pulled back, and down this near side is number 21 Olma, and it's now back with Asensio. Asensio knocks the ball onto Olma. Olma just trying to pull the ball back there to Rodri. Rodri plays the ball across, and it's Alaba over on the far side to Fati. Spain just having an interesting build up here. Fati back to Alaba, and it's down this side to Navas. Navas just places it into Olmo. Olmo tries to back heel it, but that move breaks down, and as Croatia move forward, there is a foul there by Nacho, and he's going to go into the referee's notebook. And so Nacho goes into the yellow card, and you can see here for the foul there on Pekovic. So the move broke down from Spain once again, and we're going to get a free kick. And looks like we're going to see another substitution. Dani Carvajal is coming on, and Jesus Navas is going off. So that is the 6th substitution for Spain. And they've got the ball now in the middle of the park, but the referee has pulled up play for some reason here, and the yellow card has been flashed in the direction. Just have a look at who that was to. Looks like it's in the direction of Rodri. So Rodri goes into the referee's notebook, and the free kick is to be taken quickly. It's down on that far side to Perisic. Perisic heads the ball down, but it's comfortably won back by Alaba. And here is Olma. Olma just plays the ball across there. And here's Olma again. Tries to play in Fati. Fati just trying to get into the penalty area here. He tries to get the cross away, but he didn't, and he wasn't able to get the cross in. It actually came off him last as well. Good work by Janovic, and it's going to be Juranovic, I should say. It's going to be a goal kick to be taken by Dominik Livakovic. He's just taking his time right now. One feels that Croatia might have settled for penalties. Livakovic downfield. Tries to knock it onto Vlasic there. Vlasic tries to bring the ball under control. And it's cleared away now. Here's Fati now for Spain. Fati. And over down this near side, it's going to be a... Oh, here is Rodri. Rodri. And Rodri just trying to get the ball back there. Rodri gets the ball back. And it's Laporte. Laporte. And Laporte gives the ball to number 4, Nacho. Nacho gives it to Carvajal. And it's just one back here as Olmo now for Spain. Olmo just slips and falls, and Croatia win the ball back. And storming over the halfway line is Kovacic. He's got two up with him, and one of them is Modric. Modric in with a chance here. Oh, he goes down. But the referee says the ball was won. He goes down again. But for a moment there, Modric was inside the Spanish defence, and well, he just didn't get his shot away quick enough. Well, he's down right now, and also one of the Spanish defenders is down as well, and I can't quite tell you who that is right now. And it's going to be the referee's just pulling, so Modric is one. Let's take a look who the other one is in a moment. Oh yes, it's Nacho is the other one that's down for Spain. And so it is going to be, I'm just going to see if we're going to see a free kick anytime soon. And just seeing the Croatian fans there. And we're going to see what's going on here. Near that, the players are now back on their feet. And we're just gonna, there's still a delay here, we're just trying to see exactly what's going on. The players are on the feet, but the referee is going over to Fatty for some reason. We just, well, we're gonna have a drop ball. So, it's the number 6 for Spain, Marino. Actually, the referee has just dropped the ball at Marino's feet. And we'll get the game back underway. And here's Rodri. Rodri down this near side to Nacho. And it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, and he clears the ball downfield. And here's Modric and Kovacic. And it goes all the way back to Kovacic, and here is Perisic. Kovacic, and Perisic with the cross, just headed away, headed up into the air. And oh, it's just one there now, and it's Kovacic again. Kovacic goes all the way back. Kovacic one more time. And it's played forward here. And here is, oh, it's won back by Kovacic. It's won back by Kovacic. Here's Vlasic. And it's ball played there by Brozovic, and he tries to find Juranovic on the far side, but the ball goes out of play. And I'm going to name my player of the match now, and it's very, very hard because I just don't think anybody's had that sort of quality today. But today's player of the match is Ivan Perisic. Ivan Perisic is the player of the match. And oh, it comes back here to Olmo with a shot, but it's just over the crossbar. and it's a disappointing finish by Olmo. I mean, he really should have done better than that. But going back to what I was saying, today's player of the match sponsor on the hub is Ivan Perisic, Croatia's number 14. I think he's looked quite effective down the left-hand side, getting forward, helping to create one or two chances. But all in all, it's been a poor performance by everybody today, really. But he gets my player of the match today. And we're almost at the end of the first period of extra time. It's cleared downfield and it goes out of play. We're going to see the half time of extra time here in just a moment. And it's Perisic to take the throw in. He's just taking his time here. He's looking for Vlasic, and Vlasic, it does come off Vlasic, but goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in to Spain. And comment in the comment section. Ross says seems to be a bit of a snooze fest today. Yeah, totally agree with you on that one. And we've got 2 minutes here of stoppage time at the end of the first period of extra time. And frankly, I remember covering Spain and Morocco in the World Cup, and that was one of the worst games I've ever seen. Well, this is really on a par with that. Here is Brazovic. And it's just won back there by the number 13 Vlasic, but he's lost it and it's dispossessed. Mateo Kovacic tries to win the ball back. Rodri just... yes, it's just picked up by the goalkeeper here. Rodri just shields it back to the goalkeeper. And Spain can now move forward with Alaba. And there is Marino. Marino just plays the ball on the side. And it's Carvajal. And he gives the ball there to Marco Asensio. Asensio to Laporte. Laporte launches the ball in, looking for Asensio. It's out to the edge of the penalty area. Oh, that could be a penalty. Well, they're appealing, but it may not be. Actually, Marino didn't appeal. Marino didn't appeal there. He stayed. He just got back up. There was a few hands that went up. Here's Carvajal. We'll maybe get a look at that again in a moment. Asensio just plays the ball forward, and he's not able to get it as Croatia intercept. And just down this near side now is Petkovic. Petkovic. He finds Vlasic. Vlasic with a shot. Oh, it bounces to Brazovic. Brazovic in the penalty area. What can he do with it? Brazovic gets the shot away, and Simeon makes a comfortable save down to his left-hand side. We're just going to take a look at this. Oh yeah, no, we're just looking at Brazovic's shot again. This is a foul, or the alleged foul, I should say. Yeah, there's Spain are walking a tightrope. I don't think the penalties, but Spain are walking a tightrope, and we are at half time now of extra time. So basically, what happens in this situation, as you know, is that they'll just swap ends and resume. That's usually the way this works. So we'll just see how all that plays out. And yeah, the two players. I don't think there's going to be any additional substitutions, at least not to my knowledge. But we'll see. Just the players now just having a bit of a drink and some communication, I suppose. At this point, it's we're just waiting for the second period to get underway. And we're just waiting now for the players all surrounding. They're just having a conversation here. This is a long period. Normally they just swap ends. So this is a really long period of a break. And you see now whether they're just showing the crowd here. But yeah, this is a really long period of a break. We're not getting the game back underway immediately. Now it looks like we are. We've swapped ends now, and Spain are going to get us underway, attacking the goal to our right as we wander blindly towards penalties. Because that's the way it seems to be going now. And Spain get us underway. And the ball is over on the far side. It's with Rodri now, and it's back to Nacho to Emerick Laporte. Laporte just plays the ball forward there to Marino, and it's back to Alba. Back to Rodri. And the ball is played forward here on the far side. It's a long ball looking for Fati, and it's just picked up again, this time by Fati. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, he gets inside Croatia's defence. Can he get the crossing, Fati? No, it's taken by, he does get the crossing, but it's comfortably taken by Dominik Livakovic. And you see the cross here is not a great one. And it's cleared downfield, and it's headed on, and it's won back here by Spain. It's Marino just gives the ball down this near side to Fati again. He's done well since he's come on. Looking for options to create something. Spain. It's back with Alaba. Alaba swings the ball in. Oh, it's a chance for Asensio. Oh, his first touch was so disappointing. If his first touch was better, he would have been in one-on-one, or he may have even tried shooting it first time. I actually think it might have been better shooting it the first time, but well, maybe not. But he was not able to. He was not able to bring it under control. And we are heading towards penalties. It's cleared downfield. Picked up there by Vlasic, but he loses the ball, and now Spain move forward with it. And here it is Fati again, just gets the ball off Alaba. Fati gets the cross in, it's just bouncing around there. Here's Olmo with a shot! And well, he just directs it wide. Might have taken a deflection along the way, but you can see it here. Yes, it looks like it took a deflection. It's going to be a corner to Spain, and this one is going to be swung in, and it's Carvajal gets the cross in, and it's headed out only as far as Olmo again. And it's back to the edge of the box to Alaba, and it takes to Asensio, and it takes a deflection and goes over. So we're going to get another Spain corner as they turn the screws, hoping to avoid penalty kicks. Of course, they lost in the World Cup to Morocco on penalty kicks. And the cross coming in this time, and it's just headed up into the air. But Asensio picks up the ball, it comes to the edge of the area, it's shot by Rodri, but it's blocked. And looking in the comment section, not sure what that is. The Dom, I'm not sure what that is. That's by Rukalikan. Okay, perhaps he can expand on that a little bit more. Here is Perisic. Perisic plays the ball forward. And here's Juranovic. Juranovic drops it back to the number 7, Meyer. Meyer just drops it back. And so I think Croatia at this point. Here is Brazovic. Perisic. Vlasic. And it goes back to Perisic. Perisic just looking for options available. And Modric just plays it over on the far side to Perisic. Oh, and he's got an opportunity. There's a chance here. Oh, and a good save. And it looks like it was Vlasic with the shot there. But it's just not a good enough effort. So, yes, thanks Ross. Please keep the comments clean, respectful, and in English if possible, please. Yeah, so we've got 10 minutes left of the second period of extra time, and Spain now have the ball. It's Alaba. Alaba just plays the ball forward. I was looking for Rodri. Rodri goes all the way back to Aymeric Laporte. And obviously neither side at this stage is going to want to make a mistake. And here is Marino. Marino gives it to Rodri. Rodri on the side there looking for Alaba, and it's long, but it's nowhere near Alaba in the end, and it goes behind for a goal kick. As this game is now coming to a close, we have another Croatia substitution. Josip Stanisic is coming on, and coming off is Josip Juranovic. So that is the 4th substitution for Croatia. Juranovic goes off, and Josip Stanisic comes on. He was wearing the number 2 shirt. And it's going to be a goal kick. And the free kick is going to be taken downfield there by Dominik Livakovic. And the ball is chipped forward. And there is Rodri. Rodri to Alaba. Alaba to Fati. Back to Alaba. Oh, and he gives the ball back to Rodri, who's dispossessed. And now Croatia can move forward. And that's Kovacic. Down on the far side to Perisic. Perisic, can he get the cross in? Oh, he does, but nobody's there. It heads out only as far as Meyer. Meyer. Back to Luka Modric. Down on this near side to Stanisic, the substitute. Modric plays the ball back. Oh, and that move breaks down, and now Spain can break forward. And it's Marino. Marino tries to play the ball forward, but he gives the ball away. And here's Stanisic. Gives the ball to Brazovic. Brazovic again, but it was given back to Brazovic, but again it was just given away. It was too far away from Brazovic. It's cleared out of play by Alaba, and it's going to be a throw into Croatia. It's taken quickly. And Kovacic down on the far side to Perisic. Perisic to Kovacic. Back to Perisic. Oh, Perisic goes down. And it's picked up here. And moving forward now is Alaba. Alaba just gives it to Fati. We've got 6 minutes left here. Fati gives it to Marino. Marino, back to Fati. Let's see what he can do here. Fati pulled to the edge of the area to Olmo. Olmo dispossessed. And here's Modric as Croatia now move forward. And breaking down on the far side there is Brazovic. Brazovic is waiting for some help. Brazovic, and the ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in. And it looks like that throw-in is going to go the way of Spain. It's taken quick by Alaba. And see what's over the halfway line here is Laporte. Alaba. Marino tried to find Fati, but he had to win the ball back. Marino again. And this time he gives the ball to Fati. It's a better ball. Let's see what he can do. He's got options up there with him. And Alaba just plays the ball across. And there's a shot. Oh, it took a deflection. The shot was from Rodri, and it took a deflection, leaving Livakovic stranded. But it does, in fact, go over and behind for a corner. But, yes, you can see that would have been a cruel on goal as far as Croatia are concerned. And this one is going to be swung in. And it's going to be Fati. It's outswung. It's all over the place and just misses everybody, and then goes over out onto the far side. And it's going to be a throw-in. And just see how this is all going to play out now as we start to go into the last few minutes of this game. And here is the number 14, Aymeric Laporte. Laporte, just see what options he's got. Gives the ball to Olmo. Olmo tries to play the ball in. And Marino trying to win that ball back. And it's won back there by Olmo. And here's Marco Asensio. Spain running out of time to get a winner here. Here's Asensio. Asensio, can he get the cross in? Oh, it's blocked by Perisic. It's going to be a corner to Spain. And it's going to be in swing by the looks of it. As well, it's short actually. And Nacho gives it back to Carvajal. Carvajal cross to Rodri, which is launched into the box but headed away. That time by Satala. And Spain do win the ball back. And it goes gives the ball there to Rodri. And the ball is long on the far side. And oh, it's picked up, and Meyer there just wins the ball, but it looks like there's a clash there, and the referee has stopped play. So we're going to have a stoppage in play for just a moment. And well, here's just waiting to see here. We do have a free kick, and it's going to be Luka Modric. Modric plays the ball long into the penalty area. It's right to the edge of the area, and there's a shot by Kovacic, and it's blocked. But I think the official's flag may have gone up. Let's take a look. Let's drop back to Kovacic. Actually, no, that may be a corner. I think the official there has given a corner. So it's a corner for Croatia. See if they can perhaps steal it at the end. And just trying to see who's over there taking it. Yes, it's Mayer. And it's outswung and just headed out by Laporte. And it's drilled in again, but this time Nacho clears the ball away. We are now inside the last minute, as it's going to be crossed in again by Mayer, but it's blocked, and it goes behind for another corner to Croatia. And well, just see this now, seeing this out. You can see the corner now, and it looks like it's going to be Mayer again. Is he going to go short again? Let's see what he does. And corner's going to come in now, and Unai Simon gets up there, makes that claim with authority, and that could be that as far as the game is concerned. Here's Laporte, and it looks that's it. The referee has blown full time, and we have penalties. And we're just going to take a short break, and we'll be back with you for the start of those penalty kicks. Welcome back, everybody. We are about to get ready for penalties. We've got a couple of comments in the comment section. Ruka Leakin says Croatia will lift the trophy. EVD says Spain, hopefully. So we will see. Right now, the two captains, Alaba and Modric, are at the centre circle. And they're just going to do the flip of the coin here, and it looks like they've determined that it's going to be at the left-hand side of the field, and now they're going to determine which one is going to go first. Looks like Modric is going to make that decision. So we'll just hopefully here have a list here who's going to take the penalty kicks here in a moment. But I'm thinking it's going to be Croatia that go first. And it looks like it is, as Unai Simon is making his way to the goal. The referee will speak to both parties and both goalkeepers. And it looks like it's Nikola Vlasic is going to take the first one. So Nikola Vlasic will step up for Croatia, the number 13. It's a substitute, of course, and he has the unenviable task of taking the first penalty. So, quick comment in the comment section. Let's go Croatia by Rukalican. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, I apologise. And it's going to be Nikola Vlasic first up. Dancing on the line is Unai Simon. Nikola Vlasic steps up, scores, and leaves Unai Simon standing. And Croatia take the first goal in the penalty kick. And let's see who's going to be first up for Spain. But yeah, it's a good penalty by Vlasic. Left Simon. Joselu for Spain. So it's going to be Joselu for Spain. It's going to take Spain's first penalty against Dominik Livakovic. Here's Joselu. And he puts it upstairs, right in the top right-hand corner. Livakovic, no chance with that. And that is a penalty taken with authority. And we're going to see Croatia's second in a moment, but what a superb penalty that was by Joselu. And Livakovic has shown himself in the World Cup to be good at saving penalties, but he wasn't getting anywhere near that. And now it's Brozovic. Marcelo Brozovic will step up for Croatia to try to hold their serve. Brozovic versus Simeone. Here's Brozovic. And he sends Simeone the wrong way. Puts it in the bottom right-hand corner. Another good penalty. Tucked away very, very well by Brozovic there. And yeah, Unai Simeone went the wrong way there. So stepping up now for Spain is Rodri. So it's Rodri for Spain. He's the next in the hot seat against Dominik Livakovic. Rodri steps up and puts it in the exact same corner. Sends Livakovic the wrong way. Bottom right-hand corner. No chance for Livakovic. Rodri scores the second penalty. Stepping up next, is that Luka Modric? I believe it is. Yes, it's number 10, Luka Modric, the captain. And Modric stepping up with this one. This is the third. Can he score it? Luka Modric. Oh, he puts it in the roof of the net. Unai Simeone went the wrong way, and it's 3-2. And it's a really, really good penalty by Modric. Simeone the wrong way. And, well, stepping up now for Spain is the number 6, Mikel Merino. And he's wasting no time against Dominik Livakovic. Merino, oh, the little stutter, sending Livakovic the wrong way. and it's 3-3 now on the penalty shootout. Well. Goalkeepers have not really been getting anywhere near these penalties. Also, there have been 6 penalties so far, 3 by each team. They've been excellent. And who's next up for Croatia? It's the number 7, which is Lovro Meyer, the substitute. Lovro Meyer steps up for the 4th penalty against Unai Simon. Can he do it? Meyer steps up. Oh, he misses! I think that'll hit the post. Simeone would have saved it if it was on target anyway. But that is that. Oh well. Let's take a look at that. Spain draw first blood from this penalty shootout, and you can see we're going to take a look at it again. I'd like to see, because I think it hit the post rather than Simeone actually saving it. It just bounced out too fast. Yeah, it looks like it hit the post. You'll see it here actually better. Oh no, actually it did not hit post. My apologies. It was a save by Simeone. By Simeone's legs actually. And now stepping up for Spain is Marco Asensio. Asensio steps up and he puts it in the top corner. Marco Asensio, and Spain gain the advantage, and now they have to score. Croatia must score this 5th penalty, or Spain will lift the trophy for the UEFA 2023 Nations League. Let's see who is drawing that unenviable task. I just can't quite see who it is at the moment, but we're going to see in a moment. Yes, it's the number 14, Ivan Perisic. Ivan Perisic has the short straw. Perisic steps up now, and he scores. He puts it in the bottom left-hand corner. So Perisic gives this game life. That now puts the pressure back on the 5th penalty taker for Spain. If he scores, Spain are the champions. I'm just trying to see who it is who's coming up to take it. It's difficult to tell with these numbers. Number 14, it is Aymeric Laporte. So Aymeric Laporte steps up for Spain. If he scores, Spain win. If he misses, it's sudden death. Here goes Laporte. And he hits the bar! Oh, Aymeric Laporte hits the bar! And we go to sudden death. Well, we really have gone all the way today, haven't we? Aymeric Laporte just smacked the crossbar there. Well. And now Croatia have a lifeline. And they were just about to run on and celebrate the Spanish team, but it just smacks against the woodwork. And we are now going to have a penalty. The shootout is going to continue. And stepping up is the number 17, which is Bruno Petkovic. He's a substitute, of course. Petkovic will now take the 6th penalty in this shootout. Petkovic steps up, and it's saved! It's saved by Unai Simon. It's a wonderful save. He gets across to make that save. That is a wonderful save. But there might be something up here. The referee is he awarding it? Let's have a look. Yes, his foot is still on the line, so that should be okay. It's a good save with his left hand there, just going to the right hand side. That's a wonderful save. And stepping up now, again, if he scores now, the number 2, which is Dani Carvajal. If Carvajal scores, Spain are the champions. And here's Dani Carvajal. Steps up. Dani Carvajal. And he puts it in, and Spain, with a 6-4 win, a 5-4 win on penalties, will lift the UEFA Nations League trophy. Well, we really saw it all in terms of going all the way. It wasn't a very exciting game to watch at all, and it really did go all the way. But that is Spain who lift the trophy. Uh, and EVD says, why give defenders the deciding penalties? Well, I mean, I assume that he's taken penalties, Aymeric Laporte for Manchester City. So it's, of course, you never know what is going to be the deciding penalty until you get to that point. But in any event, Spain have won anyway, regardless of Laporte's penalty miss. 5-4 on penalties. And that is a huge victory for Spain. And we'll just wait and see as Spain celebrate now. They're delighted. They're over the moon. And for Croatia, of course, this is another blow. They've had they've been in the World Cup final in 2018. They've now been in the Nations League final, and they've been unsuccessful in both. Spain winning 5-4 after penalties. And as it stands, we'll wait and see here. The trophy will be out in a moment to present. They're already engraving the name on there, as we can see, for the winners of 2023. And you can just sort of, Croatian players disappointed, of course. It's always a horrible way to lose on penalties. Never any fun. Really the worst situation. And we just look at Carvajal's penalty, just so coolly done. Just so coolly done. Just lifted over Livakovic. And Spain run out winners on penalties. And Russ says, great commentary tonight, Paul, despite being a snooze fest. Yes, it was indeed. Thank you for that. And you can see the players just sort of celebrating now. Well, what we're going to do, I think, here is just take a short break, and then we'll do the trophy presentation. So I will be right back with you. Welcome back. We're about ready for the trophy presentation here. And we're just going to take a look at this. And we're just seeing the Croatian players applauding their fans right now for making the trip to Rotterdam today. It's all in all not been a fantastic game to watch, having to travel all that way. Spain continued to celebrate. It's just going to see exactly what's going to happen here now. We're just waiting still for the trophy presentation to come up. But we'll see here in just a moment. And at this time, we're still waiting. There's a bit of a delay. But we're just going to and now we're just still waiting for at the moment there's really a massive delay here. I don't understand why there's delays. Just waiting to, I guess, get everything brought out. And well, they've got everything. They've got the display thing out. I mean, we are at the 3-hour mark on this broadcast now, so I'm hoping they're going to get it out soon. But we're still waiting. And now we have the dignitaries up there, finally making their way up there from wherever they've been. Just see what the delay is here. Again, we're just like usually by now, at least the runners up side have been up there to collect it, but that doesn't appear to be the case now. We're still waiting. And finally, I think is something happening? No, it certainly doesn't look like it. And this trophy presentation has gone very much like the game has gone. Just waiting to see this now. And we're seeing a lot of the fans, but there's no movement by any of these teams. Like the trophy presentation has just taken an absolute age here. And still looking at the Croatian fans, who still seem to be in good spirits despite the fact that they have lost today. Spain's fans, of course, obviously delighted. And finally, we're going to see the trophy move across, and we might actually see something happening now. And we're gonna just gonna see what's going on here. So still, we've got the trophy up there now. We've got everybody standing by and waiting, but we still don't have anybody actually moving. And finally, we have Rodrigo. So Rodrigo is now coming up. And it looks like he has been given the player of the tournament, I suppose, or something along those lines. Okay, so we'll just see what happens now. And finally, the referees are coming up to collect their medals. Have to say, Felix Tvea has done a very good job today, as have they all. As have they all. And you can see here now that the Croatian team are going up to receive their medals. Usually, this is a more common practice that we see now with the victorious team applauding the runners-up to the podium to pick up their medals. And they are going up now, and they'll be handed the medals. Luka Modric there, obviously very disappointed. There's Perisic, and they've decided to keep the medals around their necks. In quite often cases, you'll see teams that when they receive the medal, that they remove them off their necks immediately. But Satalo there, Sosa, one of the substitutes, Borna Sosa, as they line up to receive their medals. And you can see the rest of the Croatian team going up there to get their medals. And at the moment, you've got to feel for Croatia. You've got to feel for somebody like Luka Modric as well, who's been such a wonderful player over the years. Such a fantastic player, such quality, and the gift to play the game is absolutely unbelievable. But he's going to come out runner-up again today, as the medals for Croatia are finally just coming to an end now, as we will then wait for the winners, Spain, to come up and receive the trophy. And we're just waiting at the moment now for that to happen. And here comes Spain. They're just kind of organising themselves in a row, as they will go up now, starting with the head coach, and then followed by number 4, Nacho, as Spain go up to lift now, collect their medals and to lift the trophy. And it's, you see there, Nacho just going over to kiss the trophy. And also the number 10 there, Marco Asensio, who is going over there as well. And Rodrigo and Lenormand all picking up their medals there. Spain got the job done today, despite the fact that they really was part of a game that really had very little quality. And you'll see here in a moment, it'll be Rodrigo. It'll be Jordi Alba that will go and pick up that trophy, as Spain will be the 2023 UEFA Nations League champions. And here's Jordi Alba. It's just taking some congratulations from UEFA officials. I think also from someone from the Spanish government there as well. And he's handed the trophy. Jordi Alba hands the trophy. He has the trophy in his hand now. He's going to take it to his team. And Jordi Alba and Spain are the 2023 UEFA Nations League champions, as they lift the trophy and celebrate. And this is for Spain, who haven't won anything in such a long time. This is a wonderful moment for them, and they are delighted at that. They just lift the trophy, and you can see there it's a wonderful achievement for them as they celebrate. They hand the trophy around. I think we've reached our point of now that we can't really go any further in terms of time. So I want to thank you, the listeners, for tuning in to listening today. I know it wasn't an exciting game. It wasn't the best. But I also want to thank Nick for producing for me. Thank you, Nick. And for everyone that's commented, thank you so much. And thank you so much for joining us this evening. Spain win 5-4 on penalties and are the 2023 UEFA Nations League champions. Goodbye.